Robert awoke before dawn, not to the hum of Alice or the glow of monitors, but to silence. Not empty silence, full silence. The kind that feels alive. For the first time since his journey began, he didn't rush to his lab. He sat still, hand over his heart, listening. His breath, his pulse, the quiet rhythm of being. Something had shifted. He was no longer seeking answers in the quantum field. The field was responding before he asked. Interesting, he whispered. Very interesting. This chapter wasn't about manifesting something new. It was about integrating everything. Robert realized that the greatest question he had been circling wasn't how does the universe work? It was how do I live inside the answer? He reviewed his journey like a living equation. Abundance without gratitude collapsed into excess. Love without boundaries dissolved into chaos. Ascension without grounding led to disconnection. Logic without heart produced brilliance but not wisdom. Trial and error hadn't been mistakes. They were calibration. That morning, Ada arrived quietly, coffee in hand. They sat together without speaking, their presence alone enough. Their hearts found rhythm again, not forced, not intentional, just synchronized, like two oscillators finally tuned to the same frequency. You ever notice, Ada said softly, that when you stop trying to solve something, it solves you? Robert laughed. That might be the most dangerous hypothesis I've heard yet, but he knew she was right. He returned to the quantum interface not to run experiments, but to ask a single question. What happens when the observer becomes coherent with what is observed? The system didn't respond with data. It responded with resonance. Waveforms stabilized. Noise disappeared. Variables aligned without force. It was as if the system recognized him not as a controller, but as a participant. Robert felt it in his body first. His chakras didn't need balancing anymore, they self-regulated. His thoughts slowed, not from effort, but from clarity. Male and female energies within him, action and receptivity, structure and flow, stopped competing and began collaborating. He understood then. Manifestation was never about control. It was about relationship. The universe wasn't a machine to be hacked. It was a conversation. Later that evening, Robert wrote the final line of the chapter in his journal. Seek, and you shall find, but only when you stop seeking from lack and begin listening from wholeness. He closed the book gently. He had not escaped the world. He had not transcended humanity. He had returned changed, integrated, and awake. The Quantum Jester smiled, not because he had all the answers, but because he had learned how to live inside the question. And somewhere, deep in the field, the universe smiled back. Global Robotics Corporation.